This right here, I just think that it's interesting. Everybody know the mimicking enemy. When you got somebody that's always on your back, watching what you do, studying what you do, then try to display what you do to be you. The mimicking enemy. The mimicking enemy. Oh man, people that. My fucking God. These people are, they don't know themselves. They lost. They far from what you consider a human being, because all their life they hung around people to mimic them. That's why if you listen carefully to the stories they tell you, if you really sit back and take away the emotions of yourself and listen to their emotions, there's really no emotion in their statement. These people that mimic people, they over-exaggerate shit to where it's like, I did this, I did that, nigga did all that, but somebody that really been through some shit gonna be stern. They're gonna have a body language that you gonna be able to tell that motherfucker been through some shit. They're gonna have a way they carry themselves that they've been through some shit. And when people play with them, they not gonna tolerate any bullshit. But the mimicking enemy, he tolerates whatever. He takes whatever comes. You know, he trying to stay in people's good graces because he's the mimicking enemy. Far from what we see on the everyday struggle, these people, they just want to be somebody because they don't know how to be somebody. That's why they mimic people, anybody around them. They might say some shit somebody else did, but they make it look like it's in their description that they did it. It was fire in their way. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect these people. I'm gonna call it what it is. You mimic people. You're not that person. You can't be creative. You can't come up with your own solutions. You can't come up with your own masterpiece. You are a mimicker. You're just bullshit. I wish I could remember what that saying was. It was a saying that a man said a long time ago. These people, they make you what you is. You really the shit. You the real one. You that motherfucker that's like, yeah. No matter how we coming, I'm standing on me. Mimic you, I could never. But some people like to be the devil, forever trying to take a treasure that they never had, trying to hold a medal that they never gagged. You heard me? That shit sounded wrong, but you know, that is what it is. These people that like to mimic you, they just want a piece of your blessing. They want to see, why is it you get all this? And when I try to get something, it's like, no, get back there. Because you sucking thumbs. You forgetting who you really is. Because you don't know that some people don't know who they is. So that's like, you mimicking me, you trying to do what I tell you to do, yet you're not understanding that I'm lost, keeping you lost, and you just making this a beautiful foundation. The mimicking enemy. These people ask you certain questions to kind of gauge what your mindset like, but they don't understand the whole concept of how you think. They just want just little bit pieces that they believe that you displayed that's you. The mimicking enemy, the idiot of America. I call this motherfucker the idiot of America. These people, like, they don't have a true identity at all. They never had an identity. They always look for an identity even if it was wrong. So you gotta prepare yourself for the people that's gonna come around you, act friendly with you, but they're just mimicking who you is because they want your perks. But you don't get the perks being a mimicker because you never been through any real struggles. You never seen the dark side of life to where I understand why you being that way. But if I mimic you, I'm gonna take your way. But you'll never earn my way or learn my way if you never went my way. You mimicking motherfucker.